Hi all, welcome to Mark's Mods. I'm Mark and this is a bit of a special really. So I'm currently working on issue 36 of the Titanic. Now I've run into a few problems, the same as a lot of builders out there have done. Basically we are putting in the engine, which is here. So we've got the engine here and then we've got the thrust block here as well. Now, a lot of people are running into the same problem of this cog here is not aligning with this thrust block. Now, I've looked at it and looked at it and looked at it, and it turns out actually this thrust block should be a little bit higher than what it is. The engine fits perfectly. We've got no gappages or anything else like that. It's just this needs to be well, about 1mm higher. So I could have just done a simple fix on this, but with it being me, I decided to do something different. And the difference is we've got this plastic plate here. Now this is 3D printed. It's my own design that I have done. It took me quite a while to sort it. But yeah, this should solve our problem instantly. So I'm going to show you how we solve that problem. Okay, so I'm just going to put that to one side because the ones I'm actually going to use, I have painted them. So if you need them to be painted, then it's just a quick paint job really. So what we're going to do is just going to put this onto the thrust block as shown. Then the question is getting that thrust block back in place just there. Okay, so I know now that is in place. Right, so if we use the screws that are provided to put this back in with, I do believe these are going to be a little bit small. So I'll just show you. This is me for the first time putting this back in. And I don't know, the screws are provided sort of work, but not as well as I thought they would do. Now you can counteract this by using some AP screws. So I'm just going to double check this one. No, that's just spinning as well. So let's fix the problem, because the thrust block does need to be in place. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take these out if I can, which is sometimes a lot harder than, it's a lot easier said than do. That's one. That's two. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace them with some AP screws. Now these screws are bigger, they're longer, and they should do the job that we're wanting to do. They more or less got the same thread on them. What I do need is it just to be that little bit bigger. So I'll just get one out there, one out there. Okay. I just want them to be a little bit longer just to be able to bite that thrust block. So I just don't fancy it being loose in there. So AP screw in, and I can feel that contact already. As I say, good old AP screws. So I'll get the second one in. Then what I'll do is I'll just tighten the engine down, because I had to have it a little bit loose just so I could work on it. See, they're going in beautifully. There we go. Okay, so we're going to replace the EP screws with AP screws. Then I'm just going to sort of just tighten the engine back down, so I had to loosen it off to get that thrust block off. Okay, so there we have it. So Will it work? I'm going to get our rod. Remember, smaller side first. And what we're hoping to do is to get that engagement. And that's straight in. And that thus solves our problem. So if you're having trouble with the engines not aligning up to the thrust block, there's the problem solved. It sits nicely on here. Yes, I have painted it in case I'm taking a very detailed view. But there solves our problem. And we can turn the engine. Don't know if you can see it in the top right corner. It's working lovely, which it should do. And if I turn it the other way, there we go. That rod has now engaged, and that is a fix for the Titanic engine. So yeah, 3 hours on the 3D printer design, and that's what we get later. But that does solve our problem with this engine for the Titanic, and I'm really pleased. Like I said, that's how it's printed out. Just a simple plate with 2 holes for the screw holes, and like I said, I painted mine up just in case they were to be seen, and as you can see, they're just like that. But that is the hopefully solution to this problem. So thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching. I have got in contact with a fellow builder who I will be sending 2 of these plates out to, these thrust block plates out to, because he's had the same problem, and that's Dave Mac Builds. He's had the same problem with me, and I watched his issue 36, and he wasn't having the best time with this one, but this solves the problem, and as you can see, it does work. So thank you for tuning in, everybody. I hope if you have any problems in the future, please don't hesitate to contact me. I can advise you, or if I can try and print you some of these plates. And yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching. Please give me a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future issues. But as for always, guys, stay safe and bye for now.